everybody. How's it going? No hippie, everybody. Step on, everybody. How's it going out there? Hey, I just wanted to touch bases with you guys. This is Track Rider Trucking, Curtis Barnes, and I just wanted to touch bases and say, appreciate all your comments a while ago from my early morning video I posted and everything. It was just a little bit frustrating, and I understand you got to just deal with it the best way you can. I was hoping to get out of there yesterday, but it didn't happen, and I picked up a load this morning, or repowered the load, and wasn't no big problem. About 4:30 with the rain pouring like crazy, cats and dogs. Took me a little bit to find the load, but I got it, hooked her up, and we took off and headed down south and got into Oklahoma and delivered it about 3 hours early. They accepted it and took the load, but the problem, I had to drop it. They didn't have another trailer, so I was kind of hung out to dry, so I had to call my FM, and he had me a pre-plan already made up for me, and basically going to Maricool in Johnson, Arkansas. It's in between Fayetteville and Springdale, and it's down in the caves, and had me set up, but the only thing I had to bobtail about 90 some miles back into Rogers. I had to go to Walmart DC in Rogers, or Bentonville, sorry, and pick up an empty. Of course, it was trashed as usual. The only thing good about it was full. I was surprised. I've never seen a full, when you pick up an empty, I never seen one full, so that was pretty cool. So I had to go take it, give it a washout. I had to wait on my my pre-plan to get, I accepted it and everything and taking it off. So anyway, I'm down here at my 01 waiting on them to decide when they're going to let me come in there and let me load, because it's a live load. So I had between 7 o'clock this morning, which everybody knows I was on my way to Oklahoma, so I had till 2100 tonight, which is 9 o'clock for civilians there. And I got my load. It's not a bad paying load. Total miles about 948, and I'm headed to Piedmont, South Carolina. I have a delivery at 0800 on the 11th, so not going to get it on this one. This week's payroll, so this week's going to be a little scrappy, but it is what it is, because stuff like that happens when you do take home time. So you make sure you set aside what you need so that you're covered. But this is going to be a good starting load for the next week, so I'm looking forward to going and getting her started and getting her going down the road. Of course, time consuming as it is, you're sitting here waiting, and that 14 hours, click, 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 click. But it is what it is, and I'll work it out on my pre-plan when I sit down in there and figure it out how I'm going to run this. So basically, I got about 3 hours and 8 minutes left on my clock for my 14, and hopefully they'll get me loaded here pretty soon. They haven't said nothing. I figured they'd call me right in, because there's not a soul in the dock. So kind of unreal. It's in a cave down here. It's a pretty cool place. You go down a creek, and there are a bunch of kids down there swimming in a creek, and you go across a little low-lying bridge, and that was pretty cool. But little curvy, little way to get in here. Doesn't look like it's going to be too hard to back up and get in there, but we'll give her a try here in a minute, hopefully when they give me a call. But anyway, just let you guys know I'm back out doing it, having a good time at it. Again, step on, you guys, everybody that's commented. I mean, I got to start memorizing everybody's names, because I feel bad when I don't say your name. But No Hippie called me today, and we talked a few things, and I'm excited for him. I know he's posting a video in reference to what's going to happen in the future for him, and we've talked about it, and me and him together, and that's awesome. I'm happy for him. I mean, that's the way you want to go. That's cool. I mean, that's something you got to do. It's something different. But anyway, don't get me wrong. He's not leaving Prime, guys. I'm sorry. I mean, don't go there. I mean, it's something else that's going to happen for him. It's on his video. He'll tell you about it, and that's awesome for him. For me, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. I enjoyed my whole time. Thank you guys so much. I did relax. I was going to go riding, but it got freaking hot. Me and my wife just took care of some personal business, got some stuff, got my bike license on my bike renewed, so it's good for another 2 years, even though I never ride it. But anyway, it's all taken care of. We got some odds and ends we changed, filled up the refrigerator, put me in some more clothes, so I ain't have to do laundry every week. Lyle. So we got that taken care of, and I'm just ready to rock, man. I'm ready to get on the road and go. So, nice little run today. Let me see. I ain't put a whole lot of time in, I don't think. Let's see.
You have 3 hours and 6 minutes of remaining drive time.
I've ran about 300 miles right now, so I'm not really done a whole lot of running. But hopefully, I'll get in here and get this thing loaded and get down the road just a little piece before I have to pull in and stop for the night. But anyway, going to sit down and figure out my distance, see what I've got to do to get there. I mean, I've got 30 some hours, I guess. I figured it out at 50 mile an hour. It'd take me 18 hours if I went straight on. Of course, nobody can do that. But anyway, everything's cool. Everything's kosher. And again, I watched Trucker Nene's video this afternoon a little bit. Again, I am so sorry for her personal loss. I'm just glad she's safe. I mean, you know, a lot of things could have gone real bad. They could not just took her money, they could have took her. And that's not cool. So I'm just happy she's okay. She seems upbeat now, and she's going home, and that's cool, and I'm happy for her. And, you know, lesson learned, I guess. But, I mean, you know, I talked about it earlier. You know, I had a guy come up to my window and beat on my door, and I just cracked it a little bit, and he asked me for some money. He said, "Oh, I'm a veteran too." And I said, "Okay, great. Let me see your VA card." And it's back in my truck. And I said, "Well, if you bring your VA card, I'll be more than happy to give you a 5 or 10. And he never come back. So, you know, I'm not going to play their game. I'm not going to play these guys' games. You know, my trainer always teased me about I was a magnet for all the lot lizards. You know, and then he was right on one occasion. We were out in West Oklahoma. We were in East Oklahoma when this happened, and we stopped at a Flying J to get some petro, and I was sitting in the passenger seat at the time during PSD, so I'd only been on the road with him about a week, 2 weeks maybe. And this girl walks up, and you know, I'm a good-natured guy. Okay, if someone looks like they're in trouble, I'll try to help them. But I learned my lesson real fast. I got ready to hit that window, and he stopped me. He said, "Don't you open that window," and I wave her on. And I go, "Why?" Because he said, "Man, that's a lot lizard." And I said, "Oh, bull." Because she was well-dressed, nice-looking lady, innocent-looking type person. And he said, "That's the way they are." So, you know, lesson learned. But anyway, guys, I'm just hanging out here waiting for them to call me on my load. Hopefully I can get down the road a little bit. If not, then I'm going to have to look for a place to hole up at. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. But anyway, I just wanted to touch bases with you guys. And thank you guys again for your comments and everything. Keep them coming. I love them, man. It makes me upbeat. I'm ready to roll, ready to rock and roll. I know everybody liked my hair. My haircut. I love it. Man, I ain't got to worry about that mop anymore. Those flat wings going out. So I'm enjoying this. A little buzz don't hurt nobody, especially in the summer. Shoot, it's 96 degrees down here in down near Fayetteville, Arkansas, and I'm like, no, and the wind is ripping, boy. Let me tell you, it pushed me all over the road just in in the bobtail and the empty trailer I had to bring out of Bentonville down here to get loaded. It's tearing it up. Thank God it's coming out of the southwest, I believe. So I've got a headwind going into it, but hopefully this crap dies down. But anyway, just thought I'd talk to you guys and say, hey, have a good trip. You know, I hear, you know, goes to Lyle too. He's headed out west. And anyway, hope you guys will enjoy and be careful out there. Be safe. And I'll talk to you guys a little later, okay? Y'all be safe now. Keep driving and striving for perfection. Don't forget about my logo, okay? We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye now.